Welcome to the Midnight Library. Today's book is a classic Greek tale about a goddess called Persephone, and it is one of the most famous stories in Greek mythology. So relax, get comfortable, and get ready to listen. Persephone. Once upon a time, in the lush fields of ancient Greece, there lived a goddess named Persephone. She was the beloved daughter of Demeter, the mother of earth, and Zeus, the mighty ruler of the gods. She was very beautiful and loved by her mother very much. Persephone was known for her beauty and her joyful spirit, spending her days playing and dancing through the fields in the sunshine. But alas, this was not to last forever. One fateful day, as she was plucking flowers in a sunlit meadow, the ground beneath her feet started to tremble, and the earth split open. From the depths emerged Hades, the god of the underworld. He swiftly swept Persephone into his chariot and descended back into the depths of the earth, leaving behind only the echo of her frightened cries. Demeter was distraught by the sudden disappearance of her daughter, and she searched frantically for Persephone. And when she learned that her daughter had been taken away by the king of the underworld, she wept, and her sorrow turned the once vibrant earth barren and cold. Fields wilted, rivers dried, and the world plunged into an endless winter as Demeter mourned the loss of her beloved child. Zeus, witnessing the devastation wrought by Demeter's grief, knew that something must be done. He commanded his messenger, Hermes, to go to Hades and beg him to return Persephone to her mother's embrace. It was a long journey to the underworld, and when at last Hermes reached it, he stood before Hades and pleaded with him, telling him the sorrow of earth, where men were dying of cold and hunger, and the fields were no longer green. He spoke his message so beautifully and with so much passion that Hades agreed to let her go, only on one condition. Persephone was not to have eaten any food in the underworld. If she had, even Hades would not have the power to set her free. Unfortunately, Persephone, who had been starving herself ever since her arrival, had been offered a pomegranate and had eaten 6 seeds from it. When Hades learned this, he refused to let her go. But Hermes pleaded once more, speaking again of the devastation that would continue to wreck the earth if Persephone did not return to her mother. At last, Hades agreed to let her go, but due to the fact that she had eaten food in the underworld, She was bound to him, and she was to spend 6 months with him every year for each one of the seeds that she had eaten. And for the other half of the year, she would be allowed to return to her mother. And so it was agreed. Hermes took Persephone back to her mother. As soon as she touched the earth, the world bloomed with life once more. And so, when she is reunited with her mother, the world blooms with life, the fields turn green again, all until she is taken back to the underworld. And that was the Greek tale of Persephone and her journey between the world of the living and the world of the dead, which represents the change of seasons throughout the year. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for checking out a book from the Midnight Library.